Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of solving systems of equations. This is standard A.5C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 32 of the Redesign Practice Online STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got some dance lessons, and the cost of each dance lessons are kind of different here. Studio Q charges, we got $30 registration fee, $80 a month. So it's a lower registration fee than Studio R, but it's a higher monthly fee. So good question here. After how many months will both of the costs be equal? All right, so what we have here are going to be two different systems of equations, right? So we've got two things we're looking for, right? Well, after how many months, right? So we've got a per month, right? So that's going to be one of our variables, okay? And then we've got the total cost, okay? So let's just label how many months. Let's make that our independent variable. Let's make that our x, right? Because we're going to start with that, and then the total cost is going to be our dependent variable. That's going to depend on how many months it is. So let's write an equation for Studio Q and Studio R. Okay, so my total cost is going to equal, I've got a $30 registration fee, so this is just a flat constant, okay, just $30 plus, and then $80 per month. Okay, my months are going to be x, so I'm just going to write that as 80x. All right, so I could flip those 80x plus 30, and it would look just like slope-intercept form. So let's do the same thing right here for my Studio R. My y, that's my total cost. Charge total, that's 105 plus $65 a month, 65x. All right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for after how many months? Okay, well, my months is going to be x. I want to find x, which means I've got two choices. I could use elimination, right? So I could use elimination, or I could use substitution, right? And so let's start with substitution. Right, so because look, I've got both of these are equal to y. So what happens if I just replace this with that? What if I just did this? 105 plus 65x equals, that's my first y. Since they're both equal to y, they're basically equal to each other. Now I'm just going to solve for x. This is going to be substitution. I'm substituting this big value, 105 plus 65x, for my y. Okay, so let's solve for x. Let's get x over here. I want to keep it positive, right? So it's going to be 105 equals 30 plus 15x. Now I need to get rid of this 30. Move it over there. 75 equals 15x. Let's divide both sides by 15. Look at that. X equals 5. Now, that's one option. Also, right, you could use elimination. How does that work? Well, what happens if we just multiply this bottom one by -1, right? So it would be y equals 30 plus 80x, and then I'm going to make it -y equals -105 minus 65x. Well, look what happens. I'm going to get y minus y is 0, right? I'm going to get -75 plus 15x. I got rid of my y. So if I add 75 to both sides, look what I'm going to get. Look familiar? That's the other way. That's elimination. But either way, our answer here is going to be A5.